Will I predict the way forward with your craft? Witchcraft Tarot reading. This is one of my witches out there. One flying out. Do you want to go for that? It was Ace of Wands in the reverse. Let's see if that comes out again. So if you're a witch and you're wanting to know what the future has in store for you, any advice around that, let's take a look. If you want a personalised reading, same day guaranteed recorded ones from just 10 quid, or you can book phone or video chat from 20. Okay. Right. Right, okay, so we start with the Six of Cups. Cups, water, emotions. This card's about balance. He's giving the cup of flowers to the other character there. So I feel like you've recently found some emotional balance within yourself. Now, it could be that for a period of time, you know, the witchcraft community is just as toxic as the spiritual community, and it's all about lording it over people, stuff like that. Now, I suppose the difference between the witchcraft community and the spiritual community, by and large, is that the witchcraft community tends to have a hierarchy. Now, for me, there shouldn't be a hierarchy in anything. You know what I mean? Yes, you should have a leader, but it should be a round table type situation. That's what I tried to do with the New Wave. Unfortunately, that's kind of not worked, so I've had to take charge of the whole lot again. Yeah, so it feels like you're finding some balance and peace within you. Now, this is going to mean Two of Cups in the reverse position. So upright position, they're getting married. I don't feel like this is love-based because this is a witchcraft-related reading, but it feels like something that you've been doing a long time, some practice you've been doing for a long time, or some collective you've been part of for a long time, fallout, friction, separation. And it's because you found that steady balance. Nine of Swords in the reverse, swords there where we think words we use. Upright position, you're the person in bed, head in your hands, crying. Talks about periods of stress, sleepless nights, inner depression. The swords here represent a ladder, so you being asked to change your mindset. You're going to start doing that. So it's almost like you find this balance and inner peace with the past forwards, with what you want, but it is going to mean separating from. I do feel it's to do with people. I do feel like you're separating from some friends or coven, whatever. There's going to be a little bit of anxiety and stress in regard to doing that, but you're changing that mindset. Let's continue. Right, Eight of Wands in the reverse. So upright position, this talks about new opportunities, pick up in pace in action. Reverse position, stagnation, feeling like life is passing you by. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune for me talks about either the energy around us or the way we're thinking about things. Now I feel it's energetic, okay? So when it's in the reverse position, it's like it feels like there's blocks being put on you. Now, sadly, with the witchcraft community, it's generally a load of middle-aged women who are bitter, sour-old shrews, whose love life went to shit, or they've been abused and stuff like that, which is horrific, don't get me wrong, but they turn to this, I'm going to hex everybody, I'm going to, it's Judith the Coventry, the Birmingham bitch energy, you know what I mean? And they will try everything. You know, if you go against them, this is why covens are bad, by and large. Side note, if you're in a coven, like I say, if it's just for friendship purposes, if it's about learning and developing, that's perfectly fine. If you're doing group magic together, you're weak. Simple as that, you're weak. Right? Yeah, they put black magic on you. They put spells and curses and hexes on you to try and stop you pushing forwards because they cannot stand that you might be better off on your own, you might be stronger than them. Simple as that. And what does that come down to? Ego, jealousy, and greed. Right, overall outcome card. King of Swords in the reverse. Swords there where we think words we use. King's masculine energy. In tarot, talk about energy, not gender. Can be a man, woman, somebody non-binary. King of Swords in the reverse is paranoid and a narcissistic tendencies. This is whoever this Two of Cups energy is, this person or this coven that you're moving away from. They cannot stand that you're going in your own direction. They're jealous, they're bitter, and they're going to put blocks on you, right? Obstacles or blockages. Six of Wands, Wands fire action. Story of this card is some great war going off. This village have been out local battle, they've won. They've returned back to the village, they're celebrating. They know the greater war is yet to be won, but they know by celebrating the little wins along the way, it boosts morale of the troops. Okay. What this is basically saying is don't just kind of idly press forwards, because I feel like this person or this coven are actually blocking you from your full success. Okay. Final card, removing any blockages. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Ace is bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So in the upright position, it's about going, right, long term, how do I change my mindset and my communication style? You're being asked not to not do that, okay? Basically, this person, this coven, they're going to try and get you in your head as you go forwards. They're going to put magical blocks on you because they're dickheads, right? You're going to feel stagnation, and you'll be kind of like, well, you know, I'm not where I want to be yet, but, you know, I'm going in the right direction. You need to do some spell work to return this. Don't be afraid to do return to sender. Some people call it baneful magic. It is not. Okay, it does not cause karma. And if you're a witch, you don't believe in karma, you're a dickhead.